All right guys, Daniel Richardson here, Richardson Precision and Training. I'm here on location at Point Blank Range Matthews in Matthews, North Carolina. We're gonna talk about 5 key things that you need to pay attention to when you're buying a holster, and I've got some of the best holsters on the market, Bucks holsters. The first thing that you guys need to pay attention to when you're looking for a holster is the fit, okay? Does your holster snap into place? You got positive retention and you hear that click, okay? That click, super important when we're talking about quality, and you know everything is fit the way that it's supposed to. So that's very important. Bucks takes a lot of pride in being able to have holsters that fit your gun. So if you have a P320, their holster is designed specifically for your P320. No hybrids, no all-purpose anything. They're molded and fit for your pistol, okay? Second thing, fit, finish, and quality parts. Okay? Bucks Holsters does a great job in using the best quality materials, best quality kydex, best screws, clips, attachments. They want the best quality for the lowest price. Okay? They're also made in the USA. They're a Florida-based company, phenomenal customer service. They do everything right. Third thing, comfort. When you put on this holster, even though it's kydex, they want to make sure that with the different attachment options, whether it be the wing, whether it be a claw, whether it be a hybrid design, which is your leather kydex mix, that when you put their holster on your body, you can walk around with it 8, 9, 10 hours a day and be comfortable, okay? So sometimes, most kydex holsters, when you wear them, you don't get the best comfort out of them. Bucks takes pride in making sure you're comfortable with these holsters, okay? Number 4, durability. You need to make sure that when you have a holster, when it goes on and off, if they don't use good quality materials, you may see things like your belt clips breaking, you know, your screws working loose, and that's just from normal everyday use going on and off your body, okay? So you want durability, but if you accidentally drop this holster on a concrete floor, you need to make sure that it doesn't bar fall over the place and your screws come out, you know, and you just have a real bad day at the office, okay? And number 5, to me, the most important thing when dealing with a holster company is if they don't have good customer service and a lifetime warranty, you need to find another holster company. Like I said a little bit earlier, you need to make sure that if you have an issue with this holster, it doesn't matter, you know, what it is. It could be something as simple as a screw. It could be my clip broke. It could be that you literally, you know, backed over it with a car. Bucks, they don't care. If it's broken, they will fix it for you, and they'll do it with a smile on their face because they take pride in standing behind their product, okay? So if you adhere to those 5 things when you're looking for a holster, you're gonna get a good quality product. And again, there's many holsters on the market, but there's only one Bucks holster. All right, so guys, we got a special treat for you before we close out this video. We're gonna do a little torture test on these things. So we're gonna try to see if we can't put that fit and finish to the test, quality materials, we're gonna bang it around, throw it, step on it, and who knows, might even shoot it. Stay tuned, we're gonna beat this thing up a little bit. Torture test time. So we're gonna do a few basic things. Obviously, we're not gonna get crazy with it because it is a kydex holster, but one thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna drop test it. And not only am I gonna drop test it, I'm gonna drop test it and then pick it up and skip it right down the range like I'm skipping a rock, okay? Now this is a concrete floor, so if you have crappy materials, you know, bad screws, clips, things like that, this would be the time that you would probably see that stuff start to fail. Again, basic test, but it's just gonna reinforce the quality of these holsters, okay? So we're gonna drop it. All right, picking it up, screws still intact. Let's make sure the retention's still good. We still have the click, so on to the next test. All right guys, second thing we're gonna do now that it passed the drop test, we're gonna throw it down the range like a rock, and I'm gonna put a little zip on it, and we're gonna see if these clips hold up, okay? All right, let's go look at it. All right, clips are still intact. Everything still looks good. Let's test the retention. Shouldn't have been affected. Oh yeah, retention's still good. None of the screws have come loose. Cool, I like it. Got a little character mark there, but I'm digging it. Other than that, passed with flying colors. On to the next test. All right, now we're gonna drop test it, and then I'm gonna step on it. So this is gonna simulate maybe it falls out of my bag, and maybe somebody doesn't see it and they step on it, okay? So we're gonna drop it. All right, nice shoe marks there, courtesy of Point Blank Range. Appreciate it, guys. Still holds up. The holster hasn't bent, warped, anything like that. So, and I was stepping on that thing pretty hard, and I don't see any deformation of the Kydex or anything like that. So, passed with flying colors. Now, I got a special treat for you. Stay tuned for the most intense torture test yet. All right, guys, so the most important torture test yet. I'm gonna shoot it, and we're gonna see if it can survive a single shot from a 9mm. Stand by, this is gonna be good. Going hot. All right, we're clear. Let's go check it out and see if it survived. We got just a little bit of a chip there. I'm gonna test the retention, and if it still works, we're gonna try to hit it right in the middle, okay? Cool, so took an edge off the corner, no big deal. We're gonna shoot it again and we're gonna see if we can go right for that clip. Stay tuned. All right, one more shot. Let's see if we can really smack it this time. Going hot. All right, that looked like a better one. We're clear, let's go look. All right, look at that. Right in the clip. And I don't know if you guys can see, on the bottom of the holster, popped a big old hole in it. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. All right, and there we go, there's the back. Retention, still good. And let's see if she still fits on the body. Perfect, clip still works. Guys, we just torture tested a Bucks holster, and this is their standard inside the waistband model. We didn't go with any crazy, high dollar holster. This is a basic holster from Bucks. This is the testament of their quality, attention to detail, and they take pride in what they do. It just survived me shooting it. So guys, remember, go to bucksholsters.com. If you can think it and name it, they can do it. And remember, there's holsters, but there's only one Bucks holster.